Friends, in this video I'm going to solve a question under reciprocal equation. Now the first thing is that we are asked to solve this question. So what I'm going to do here is that I will look for what to divide. I can actually divide all through by what? Because this is 4, I'm having the coefficient of 4, you can divide it all through by s squared. So the first thing I'm going to divide all through by s squared. So now if I divide all through by s squared, I'm going to have s raised to the power of 4 divided by what? S squared plus s raised to the power of 3 divided by what? S squared minus 4s squared divided by what? S squared, then minus x divided by what? S squared plus 1 divided by what? S squared equals what? 0. Now the next thing is that this will cancel this. I'm going to have s squared here, then this will be plus x, right? And this will be minus 4. This is going to cancel this. Then this will be going to be what? Minus 1 over x, and this is going to be plus 1 over s squared equals what? 0. Now the next thing is that after dividing all through by x, I can just say I can collect like terms. I'm going to collect similar terms, right? So collecting similar terms, I'm going to have s squared, right? Then here plus 1 over s squared, right? Then followed by plus x, then followed by minus 1 over x, then followed by minus 4 equals what? 0. Exactly. So I cannot say let x minus 1 over x equals what? P. Exactly. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that I can square both sides. I'm going to square both sides. Square both sides. Right? So that we're going to have everything here all square and this square. So here I'm going to have x minus 1 over x into brackets x minus 1 over x, right, equals what? P squared. So this multiply this is going to be what? S squared, right? Then this multiply this is going to be what? So that's minus x over x, then followed by minus x over x, right? Then plus 1 over s squared equals what? P squared. Exactly. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that from this side I can just say this goes in this, that's minus 1 plus minus 1. That's actually s squared minus 2 plus 1 over s squared equals what? P squared, right? So here I can just collect like times. I'm going to have s squared plus 1 over s squared equals what? P squared. Then here comes to this side, that's going to be plus 2. So now s squared plus 1 over s squared is equals what? Plus 2. So I can just say now, come back here, I'm going to say since s squared plus 1 over s squared is equals what? P squared plus 2, then I'm put it here. I'm going to have p squared, right? P squared plus 2, which is everything here, right? Then plus s minus 1 over x is what? That's p. That will be what? P, right? Then minus 4 is equals to what? 0. So here I'm going to have p squared, right? Then I'm going to have plus p, which is this. Then this is going to be minus 2 is equals to what? 0. So after that, I will go ahead and solve this question. Using this actually quadratic expression, I'm going to use factorization method so that I can have this word. That's actually p squared. Then I'm going to have that's a minus p, right, plus 2p minus 2 equals to what? 0. So let's just go ahead and factorize here. We are going to have p into brackets p minus 1, right? Here I'm going to have then plus 2 into brackets p minus 1 equals to what? 0. So here I'm going to have p minus 1 equals to 0, or p plus 2 is equals to what? 0. So here I'm going to have p equals to what? 1, or p equals to what? That's minus 2. So after that, you can now recall value of p is actually that's something which is x minus 1 over x is actually p, right? So you can now say, okay, well, this is actually when p is equals to what? 1. We're going to have this what? X minus 1 over x equals what? 1. Then find the LCM here. I'm going to have x here, then this is going to be s squared, right? Then here I'm going to have minus 1 equals what? 1. Then cross multiply, I'm going to have s squared minus 1 equals what? X. Then here we're going to have s squared minus x minus 1 is equals to what? 0. Exactly. S squared minus x minus 1 is equals to what? That's 0. So now in this case, we are going to solve this using quadratic equation. So now the next one, we are going to say, similarly, we are going to say when p is equals to what? Minus 2. As p equals to minus 2, then what do we have? We are going to have x minus 1 over x equals to what? Minus 2. Then you can just divide by what? By 1. Here we are going to have x So here you're going to have s squared, right? Then this cancel this, you're going to have this to be what? That's actually minus 1 equals to what? Minus 2. So cross multiply here, you're going to have s squared minus 1 equals to what? Minus 2x, right? So what we're going to do now is that we're going to have this what? S squared, then minus plus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So the same thing, we are going to solve this and this using quadratic formula. Now, using quadratic equation, we are going to recall x equals to what? Minus b plus or minus root of what? Root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by what? 2a. From the first one, the value of a is equals to 1, the value of b equals to 2, and the value of c equals to minus 1. So you are going to have x equals to what? Minus b, which is minus 2, plus or minus root of what? Root of b squared, that's actually 2 squared, right? Then minus 4 multiplied by what? Our a, which is 1, and our c, which is minus 1. Then divided by what? That's 2 multiplied by what? 1. So here I'm going to have x to be equals to what? Minus 2 plus or minus. Now, minus 4 times 1 is actually plus 4. This is 4 squared plus 4. 4 plus 4, that's 8. So we are having this to what? Minus 2 plus or minus root of what? Root of 8 divided by what? This is 2. Right? So now, you can just leave your answer like this, or you just say x equals to what? Minus 2 minus root of 8 divided by what? 2, or x equals to what? Minus 2, right? Minus 2 plus root of 8 divided by what? 2. So you can leave your answer like this, or you leave your answer like this. Exactly. So that's the first value of what? That's the first case. That is when p equals to what? Minus 2. The value of x is what? Is this and this. Then let's move to what? When p equals to what? S squared minus x minus 1. Now let's solve that one right now. So in this case now, we are still going to use quadratic formula. So you can just recall that in this side, our a equals to 1, our b equals to minus 1, and our c equals to what? That's actually, our c is going to be minus 1. So now if you recall, we are going to have x equals to what? Minus b plus or minus root of what? B squared, right? Minus 4ac all divided by what? 2a. Right? So in this case, we are going to have this to be what? That's x equals to what? Minus, what's our b? That's actually minus 1, right? Plus or minus root of what? That's minus 1 all squared, right? Then minus 4 multiplied by what? A is what? 1 multiplied by what? C, which is what? Minus 1. Then all divided by what? 2a. 2 multiplied by what? 1. Now, let's just simplify. We're going to have x to be equals to what? That's 1 plus or minus. Now, 1 square is actually 1. Then minus 4 times this is actually what? That's actually plus 4. We are going to have 1 plus 4, that's root of what? Of 5. Divided by what? That's 2. Exactly. So in this case, we are going to have s to be equals to what? 1 plus root of 5 divided by 2, right? Or s equals to what? 1 minus root of 5 divided by what? 2. So these are the value of what? Of x that are present in this reciprocal approach equation. And if you count the root must obey the law of algebra, the fundamental law of algebra. And the fundamental law of algebra says that a polynomial of degree n will have n numbers of roots, which means a polynomial of degree 4 will have 4 numbers of roots. This is a polynomial of degree 4, and it must have 4 numbers of roots, and the roots are 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just it. So if you enjoyed this video, please share it to your friends, and do it to click on the subscription button. And also, very important, click on the notification button so as to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Thanks for watching.